y'all, Miss Gina Brown here, one of GCISD's digital learning coaches. So I'm gonna walk y'all through the new subdrive folder. So follow along, feel free to pause, and y'all will know how to log in so you're able to better facilitate class and interact with the students and put up on the board things like slideshows, videos, so you are better able to facilitate the class for our teachers that are out. Thank you so much for all you do. You are much appreciated. So y'all are gonna come on in, turn the board on. And once the board is on, it will take a minute. And the very first time y'all do this, it takes the longest. And then the more you do it, it shortens it up. So every day you will get a daily sub password. It will be on an email, and your fabulous person in the office will print it out and give it to you. As for the username is whatever campus you're at, the 3 letters. We're at Heritage Middle School today, so it's HMS. And the word sub. Any username is HMS SUB, or if you're at Timberline Elementary, it's TES SUB. When it asks for the email, you have to add at gcisd.net to the end. So username, HMS sub, email, HMS sub at gcisd.net. So 2 fingers, peace sign fingers, swipe up. And you are going to select the PC Windows. Once that loads, and if you notice the video kind of clips in and out, it's because I'm editing to kind of take out the upload download time so you don't have to watch me sitting in front of a board. So username. Notice how when I type in this box, this keyboard pops up. Once you log in, I'll have to show you how to access the keyboard. So username, since it does not ask for the email, it's just HMS sub, or TES sub, CES sub, GES sub, GMS sub. Your password is going to be this super secret password that will change every single day. So I'm going to type it in. Don't have to worry too much about sensitivity because, like I said, this will change every day. So if you happen to see what I'm typing in on the board, no worries, because tomorrow it will be different. If you need to see what it is, if you hit this little button, it looks like an eyeball with an eyebrow, it will display the password so you can double check. Only thing is you have to be careful if it's an O or a 0, so I try both. If it looks like a 0, try a 0. If it doesn't work, go back and try a capital O. So this first time takes a little bit longer to log on. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna access the Chrome icon. So I'm gonna move y'all up so you're able to see less of me and more of the board. So you can either click the Chrome icon down here, or you can click the Chrome icon right there. So here's the tricky thing, y'all. Sometimes you might get a different screen. Doesn't matter, whatever the screen is, you want to access this person at the top right-hand corner, or any button that would say sign in. We are going to add a new person. So once you hit add, you're gonna hit this blue sign in button. You will be able to access the internet, but you will not be able to access ClassLink or Canvas. Sometimes it's a little sensy pants. You just gotta click it again. So there's a few ways for y'all to access your keyboard. You can hold down this bar, and then this pops up and you can hit show keyboard button. Then right down here, you've got this little keyboard button. You can click it and then your keyboard pops up. I prefer to have the keyboard pop up whenever I am typing. So if I hit here, the keyboard will automatically pop up. This teacher has it set up, but I'm going to show you how to set it up in case it's not. You're gonna hit this Windows button, and then you're gonna go to your gear. Then once you're on your gear, you are going to hit devices, right up here. And then you are going to hit typing. And then you're gonna scroll down until you see show keyboard. Scroll down, scroll up. Show the touch keyboard when I am not in tablet mode. So if it's off, turn it on, and then whenever you type, will automatically pop up. So there we go. So notice how this says email. So I'm going to have to do HMS sub at gcisd.net. And then click out and hit next. Try not to hit the X button because sometimes it will delete your last digit. Then once you're here, you're going to type in the username. So username is just HMS sub. Whenever it says username, you don't need the at GCISD. And then the password is that one time, once a day password. To switch back to numbers, you might have to hit this 1, 2, 3 button in order to access your numbers, and then you have to hit the ABC button to head back. To do a capital letter, you will hit this up arrow, because I need to do a capital C, and then notice how it goes back down to lowercase. And then, like I said, just tap off the screen, because if you hit the X button, it might delete one of your digits, and then hit sign in. Now, for our instance, you will select never. You do not want to remember the password because it will change every day. So hit never. And then this is an authentication. So you will click this and you will select Now, once you are logged in, it would say, we would like to confirm that this is your account. So it says HMS sub at GCISD, so I'm going to continue. If you get any other pop-ups that talks about syncing, you can hit select, you can sync it, that's fine. So right here, your organization requires a profile. You can hit create or cancel, doesn't matter. I'm going to hit create. Yes, I'm in. So I'm going to turn on sync. So this way, if you set anything up on your toolbar, the next time you come in, it should be there. So once y'all are up here, you are going to see that at the top, let me kind of go like that, perfect. You can see that this is a letter H. So this, you can tell you're signed in because it has the letter H. And if you're at another campus, it would have a T for TES. So you know you're in and you're ready to go. So you're gonna hit, we call it the waffle, the top right, and then you are going to access the drive. Might take a minute for it to load, so be patient. And then now once you're here, you'll scoot over and you will hit shared drives, shared drives. And HMS is piloting this to start and then moving on to Bransford. So we're at HMS, so I'm gonna click HMS. And to correct, you will only see the campus you're at because you're signing into their sub. So if you're at TES, you'll see Timberline's file. Now y'all, once you're here, you're gonna scroll down to whoever you are covering for. So I'm gonna scroll down. And I was just in last week for Mrs. Hunter. So I'm going to select her folder. Now, every teacher might do it different. You might have a subfolder with the date. So this one says 4/6, that's when she was out. Or you might just have them sitting here. If it says make a copy, that's the original template, and these are the instructions for the teachers. So those you would not need to look at. You would either find the one that has today's date on it or their subfolder. So this is an Avid tutorial slideshow. So when Mrs. Hunter was out, her Avid kiddos were participating in this slideshow. So Mrs. Hunter had subplans with maybe student names, student needs. She still has her seating chart. This is just for the substitute teacher to be able to access any slides, any videos that the kids will be doing. So they're able to better interact with the population. So in my subplans, if it says we're gonna start with slide 2, I would be able to have this up. I would be able to put it in a slideshow, and I would be able to facilitate my class using these resources that the teacher has provided. If you have a presentation, if you hold down the button, then you're gonna get this little X that pops up at the top, and that's how you get rid of the slideshow when you want to X out of it. So you will access the shared drive, HMS Daily Sub, and then you will access whatever teacher is out for that day. So one other instance, we had a teacher out, Mrs. Gordon. So right here, notice how she doesn't have subfolders, which is fine. And when I say subfolders, I mean like folders within folders, not substitute folders. But you see she has some subplans for Friday and subplans for Monday. So if I was in for her on Friday, I would pull this up And if there's no student sensitive information, I would check this before the kiddos come in. I could leave this up and have this be my kind of to-do list for today. Notice how she has live links, so they're exploring the 38 fun facts about the nervous system. So I can have this displayed for my kiddos, and I could be doing share outs. I could have it come up. I could give them 5 minutes to do it on their computer. You're gonna follow your sub plans, but you're able to better interact with the population when you have all of these resources. And you'll notice that if they're live links, when you click on them, you will see that link pop up. So notice how I clicked on those, nothing, but I clicked on that and that popped up. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna do one quick walkthrough as to what you will do. So, starting over, real quick refresher, you're gonna access Google Chrome by clicking on it. Then you are going to access the person, the top right corner, and you are going to hit add. Notice how right here it says HMS work, which means somebody already signed in on the computer for the day. So if you come in and it says HMS work, you're just gonna click that because somebody else already did all the hard work for you. And then if I go to my waffle at the top, I'm gonna see when I go to drive that I already am in the shared drive for HMS. Versus if you access that person at the top and you don't see HMS, that is when you would need to go to add and you would need to go through the process to sign in again. Hope that was helpful, y'all. Like I said before, thank you so much for all your hard work. We appreciate you. Have a good day.